Welcome to Senior High School. Greg Hayden along with Dave Wagner. It's non-conference boys basketball. Let's meet the starters for Viroqua under head coach Matt Mirza.
Number 2, senior Matthew Weston. Number 3, senior Benson McDowell. Number 4, sophomore Kurt Peterson. And number 11, senior Solomon Murdoch. And now for the 24-25 Tomah varsity starting lineup, coached by Tom Pierce, Ben Rushlow, Andrew Fisher, Rob Brown, and Jeff Grisky. Number 2, sophomore Quinn Berkey. Number 3, senior Jackson Snapper. Number 10, senior Landon Calhoun. Number 21, junior Brennan Gordon. And number 23, junior Michael Zastapel.
Little different lineup tonight for Tomah, Dave. Adam Brisky still out with an injury. So it'll be Gerke, Zastapel, Warden, Calhoun, and Steffel. They come in 5-12. Tomah comes in 6-12. They've lost 3 in a row, 6 of 7. Tomah's lost their last 4 and 7 of 8. So neither team on a roll is what we're saying.
Not the kind you like to be on, that's for sure.
Now with tournament time just around the corner. Shot no good for McDonald. He's a leading scorer back from last year. Tomah averaging 61 a game. Gerke for 3. Maybe you called not that long ago. We were averaging nearly 70 points a game. Offensively, there's been a major drop. We're averaging 61 right now. Still giving it up at 68. They average 58. They give it up at 67. They're coming off an 8-point loss to GET. As is Tomah, coming off also an 8-point loss to GET. Gerke for another 3. Won't go this time. Deep rebound, Steffel. Warden to Gerke. Zastapel. Warden. Gerke. Little more than a minute in. 3-0 Tomah leading Viroqua. Zastapel. 5-0 Tomah. Turnover Viroqua. Yeah, prior to the last game, the loss to GET by 8. Prior to that, they lost 8 to Sparta by 40. And we'll look at Sparta this Friday night. So teams almost identical records. They're 5-12 or 6-12. As we said, they've lost 3 in a row, 6 of 7. Tomah's lost the last 4, 7 of 8. Tournament time just around the corner. You'd want to have some type of momentum. Zastapel another 3. Actually, 3 for Zastapel his first 3 of the game. And it's 8-0 Tomah. We are not used to seeing Tomah get off to a good start on this floor, are we?
Yeah, really, it's kind of refreshing. Student section over there into it. Must be pajama day.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest crowds we've had all season, and it's good to see. We'll be back in 30. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network.
At Tomah Health, our cardiac rehab specialists take your treatment to heart.
Our team in cardiac rehab are all certified clinical exercise physiologists through the American College of Sports Medicine. Our intention is to really get that patient back into their normal daily life and improve.
Everything that I have done in this hospital, I feel more like a family than I did when I came in or anywhere else I've been.
Tomah Health Cardiac Rehab, caring for our community.
This is the 5th team in the Coulee Conference we played this season. We haven't fared too well so far. We've lost 3 out of 4 of the Coulee region, the Coulee Conference, losing to Luther, West Salem, and GET, and have a win against Black River Falls and OT. So this is the 5th team on the Coulee with Viroqua. Zastapol short. Rebound Murdoch. 8-0 Tomah. 3 minutes in. Leading Viroqua. Peterson. Peterson leads them in 3-pointers with 32, and he knocks one down a moment ago. 8-3 Tomah. Gorky for 3. In and out. Calhoun putback won't go. Gorky putback. So Gorky and Zastapol, who normally do the bulk of the scoring, have all 10, each with 5. 10-3 Tomah. Drop the shoulder, no call. Rebound Warden. 3 minutes gone in the first half. Tomah by 7. They jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Calhoun in the corner. Steffel thought about the shot. Gerke, Zastapol, Tomah being very patient right now. Calhoun, little runner, that won't go. Viroqua rebound. McDowell the other way. In the paint, basket will go for Weston.
At the line now, Matthew Weston for
This is the team that scored 92 points against Prairie du Chien. On the other hand, Dave, they gave up 98 to West Salem. So they've been on the up and the down. They've had 2 90-point games they've been involved in. 92 they put up against Prairie. And West Salem put up 98 against them. Steffel going to pull up. Rebound Peterson. 4 minutes in the first half. 10-5 Tomah. They led 8-0 to start the game. Foul line Murdoch. Nineteenth game of the season for Tomah. This Friday, Sparta will be here. And then their final game in February will be here against Logan. Everything else on the road. Zastapol, 2 more. 7 for Michael Zastapol. Their biggest player, Wags, is 6'4". So we have a definite height advantage, don't we?
Yeah, and I love it when Zastapol is moving with the ball and creating. He's got that good little mid-range pull-up, as we saw earlier. He hit that 3, but he's not known for that. But, when he's active, he's a much better ball player.
Well, he misses the free throw. Tomah leading 12-5 now over Viroqua. Warden the other way. Out to Steffel. Turnover Tomah. And Lynn misses the bunny. Gerke foul by Lynn. Frustration foul there. So game number 19 for Tomah. Game number 18 for Viroqua. case you're wondering, Viroqua is a D3 school with an enrollment of less than 400, so they're not a big school. So that would be a feather in their cap to be a Tomah team, wouldn't it? Almost triple their size.
Yeah, it's usually a little bit of inspiration for teams that are smaller and you like to knock off the big dogs.
Well, we jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Haven't done much since then. We've only scored 4 points in the last 4+ minutes. Calhoun for 3. Third 3 for Tomah, first for Calhoun. And it's 15-5 Tomah. 12 to go in the half. Calhoun again short. Somebody might have a hand on that.
Yeah, I think so.
And a foul coming up. There is one other game tonight. Non-conference game, the NBC. Luther is at Aquinas. We'll look at Sparta here Friday. Sparta tomorrow night will host Holman. And Logan will be at Central on Tuesday night. Sparta, Dave, a very respectable 13-6 right now.
Oh, absolutely. Nice record for them.
That's McDowell for 3. He's their leading scorer, averaging 15 a game.
I think I saw, did I read earlier that Sparta has a new all-time leading scorer?
That could very well be.
I believe so. Not sure which kid it was, so the name escapes me.
Well, their leading scorer this year has been Gavin Reed.
Yeah, that's the name.
Yeah, he was very impressive against us, was Reed, among other guys. That was a game, very honestly, give credit to Sparta. Tomah didn't bring their A game, so that's going to be an interesting matchup Friday night here. Another packed the gym night. The girls will play at 6 on Friday against Sparta. And, of course, the Sparta girls are looking for some revenge. They were the victim on Tomah's only win for the girls this season. 15-8. Tomah leading with a little more than 11 to go in the half. Gerke. Quinn has 7. Zastapel has 7. And Calhoun with 3. Their next game, incident, will be at River Valley. Tomah's next game, as we said, this Friday here against Sparta. Eleven to go first half. Tomah by 9. Jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Calhoun for 2. And Gerke, the assist. He does everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does. Very smart play that time. Got a guy to come up on him and just dumped it over his head.
Nice putback right there by Weston. 19-10 Tomah. Basketball tonight has been brought to you in part by Tri-Core Insurance. We thank Tri-Core Insurance for their support. Hope you also. And also Gerke Excavating. We thank Gerke Excavating for their support. And we hope you'll also going to get an opportunity. And Murray's on Main, another business, bringing you tonight's game. Murray's on Main will bring us our post game after the game, so stick around for that. Show you all the scoring in this game and look ahead. Gerke. 9 for Quinn. 19-10 Tomah, their biggest lead of the night. Loose on the floor. Weston lost it. It's good to see, Dave, particularly in the center of the gym on the other side. Tonight is youth basketball night. Right in there, a lot of the youth. Hopefully these guys will be playing a big part of basketball down the road. But after tonight, and they started about 2-3 years ago, great idea by Jeff Brisky, the coach. Afterwards, there's an autograph, there's a team picture, and the kids get a chance to get autographs of their favorite players. Great idea. Good way to build the youth, keep them excited. Tomah was hoping to avoid their third straight losing season, but it's not looking too good right now. It's 6-12. Zastapol, 3 rims out. Nine to go in the half. 21-10 Tomah. They like the 3, don't they? Cram with the rebound.
Well, they scored in the 90s once. They definitely got the offensive capabilities. Haven't made only a couple here so far early, but obviously they're a team that must be able to get very hot.
Well, they scored 92 against Prairie du Chien, and for the record, Dave, Prairie du Chien played Aquinas a while back when we played Aquinas here. And Prairie du Chien put up 9 points against Aquinas. At that point, they hadn't won a game. And a team we have not here, but a little bit down the road, Wisconsin Rapids at Rapids. Last time I looked, Rapids was 0-17. But that's coming up later this month, but it's not here, it's at Rapids. Gerke at the line. Tomah by 11, biggest lead of the night. Watch the Badger game on Saturday, Dave. The Badgers won that game. Why? They just don't miss free throws. Leading the nation in free throw shooting at 84%. Free throws is a huge part of the game at any level, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. They don't call them free for nothing, you know. And if you're a team that can make the majority at 70-80%, it's a huge advantage.
Turnover in the hands of Bo Rui. Quinn going to try a 3. Basketball tonight also being brought to you by the Sonnenberg Family Funeral Home. We thank Sonnenbergs for their support. We hope you will also. Don's Plumbing and Heating, other business bringing you tonight's game. We thank Don's Plumbing and Heating for their support. And we hope you will also. Warden, the Bo Rui. Bo going to try one. And Tomah with their biggest lead of the game at 15. With a break, let's look at some businesses bringing you tonight's game. Please thank and patronize them. right, we hope you'll thank and patronize those businesses we showed you a moment ago, bringing you to all different events around the network. Hagen Sports Network in our 40th year. I'm finding two things out this season, Dave, as I travel around town. Gerke, two more. Talk about that when we get a chance. 27-10 Tomah. 17-point lead. West end of the glass. Bull Rule rebound. Just under 8 to go. I'm finding, Dave, two things from talking to people at random. A lot of people ask, are you still doing it? Meaning the network. I say, yes, we are. Because they don't really know. But then I tell them, yes, we still are. Then I say 40 years, and they're even more astonished. So those are the two big things. A lot of people aren't sure if we're still out there, and a lot of people are amazed it's been 40 years. So for the record, yeah, we're still here, and it has been 40 years. Did we ever see that coming? Absolutely not.
Well, I wouldn't say a lot of people did, otherwise they wouldn't be asking, right? So,
yeah,
it's a big accomplishment.
Here's Quinn again. Very similar to tonight when he had 9 3-pointers. You could just sense he was feeling it. And Tomah by 19 now. Last 5 minutes. Tomah's on a 14-5 run the last 5 minutes. Rebound Steffel. 7 to go in the half. Rui for 3. Bull Rui with 5. Bull's not known for his offense, but everybody getting involved so far. 32-10 Tomah. Gerke with the miss. Bull Rui battles for the rebound. Vandenhoogen for 3. Bull is a big young man, Wags, and he's not afraid to throw his weight around, is he?
Well, he did a really nice job being physical on that rebound. He just wouldn't be denied, ripped it away from the defender, and yeah, he's one of those guys that really has a nose for the ball, if you want to say that in basketball, but he does.
Well, the last 2 minutes, Tomah is on a 7-0 run. Lead is at 22, and we're back in 30.
Tomah Health's cardiac rehab specialists help patients recover from cardiovascular procedures.
Everything that I have done in this hospital, I feel more like a family than I did when I came in or anywhere else I've been. It gave me a second life.
I watched him every day here improve, 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 and I got a husband back.
Learn more about Tomah Health Cardiac Rehab at tomahhealth.org.
Well, Quinn Gerke with 15 points, came in averaging 22. Michael Zastapel came in averaging 10. He has 7. Calhoun with 5 and Bull Rui with 5. Tomah on a 7-0 run, lead by 22 right now. 32-10. And really the key in this game, Dave, we jumped out to an 8-0 lead and really set the tone early, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to commercial break and saying how great it was to get off to a fast start. Kind of played our jinx card there for a little bit. As we came out and it kind of cooled us off, but we got it rolling again, and it's been all Tomah.
Yeah, Tomah's led 8-0, 15-5, 25-10, now 32-10. Nice defense there by Zastapol on Murdoch. This might be a game day the way it's playing out so far, where a lot of guys might get some minutes. And you need games like that, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
See how it plays out. We still have another half and 5+ to go here in the first half. Peterson, a sophomore for them. Dumps it off to McDowell. Rebound to Calhoun. Outlet ahead to Warden, and Warden's shot is blocked, and the putback is good by Calhoun. Calhoun with 7, and the lead is 24. Well, I said coming in earlier, Dave, that common opponent, GET, they lost to them by 8. We lost to them by 8. So keeping that in mind, thought this could be a close game, but Tomah hasn't allowed that tonight. You said in the 2 games ago, they lost by 40 points to Sparta, who we'll look at Friday night. Zastapol shot short. Pratt with the rebound. Boy, they've been stuck on 10 for a while, haven't they?
Yes, they have. They're still on 10.
It's been well over 5 minutes since they've scored. Four and a half to go. 24-point lead for Tomah. Haven't said that often this season. Paul Rui with a miss. Gets his own rebound back. Calhoun for 3. That won't go. Peterson rebound, the sophomore. 4 to go in the half. There's their first basket in a long time by McDowell, the leading scorer. He has 6. Rui, 3 for Zastapol. Rui with the rebound. Steffel, Rui, Calhoun. Zastapol driving the baseline. Rui to Steffel, thought about the 3. 3.5 to go in the half. 34-12, Tomah leading Viroqua. Turnover Tomah. Shot and go from McDowell. Benson McDowell, their senior leading scorer. He led them in scoring last season also. 3 on the way, short for Paul Rui. 3 to go in the half. 34-12 Tomah. Shot short for Peterson.
Partially blocked, I think.
Yeah, somebody had a hand on that, obviously. We're going to get another timeout. Tomah leading 34-12. In a game they pretty much dominated from the get-go. We'll take a break. Back in 30.
At Tomah Health, our cardiac rehab specialists take your treatment to heart.
Our team in cardiac rehab are all certified clinical exercise physiologists through the American College of Sports Medicine. Our intention is to really get that patient back into their normal daily life and improve.
Everything that I have done in this hospital, I feel more like a family than I did when I came in or anywhere else I've been.
Tomah Health Cardiac Rehab, caring for our community.
Right, welcome back. Just under 3 to go. First half, Greg Hanglow and Dave Wagner on the Hagen Sports Network. Tomah with a 34-12 lead. Zastapol with a miss. Murdoch rebound for Viroqua. Basket by back by Murdoch. His first 2 points of the night. And the lead is 20. Steffel with the miss. In all fairness to Tomah, Dave, we're not used to playing with a 20-point lead, are we?
No, we haven't taken. We've taken some not great shots here, kind of giving them a chance to get back into the game here, I feel.
I agree. And you see it at every level. College, pro, you get a huge lead sometimes. It's the worst thing that can happen because you lose your intensity. And we could be seeing that right now with Tomah. Up by 20. So the lead not in jeopardy.
No.
Nice pass from Steffel to Brady Hall. First 2 for Brady. And the lead is 22 again. Warden on the other end draws a foul. Wags, this is our 19th game tonight. 15 of our prior 18 games, the opponent has scored 60 or more. In those 15 games, and the opponent has put up 60 or more, we have lost 7 of 11. So 14 for them is looking pretty good. This year, Tomah's averaged over 60 points all season, but 11 of their losses have come when the opponents put up 60 or more.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good here. And this is, a lot of it maybe is the opponent, but, we need to play very well defensively Friday night. We did not play well defensively at all when we played Sparta up there, so it's going to be a big part of it if we can pull off the upset.
Well, we're going to stay right here and remind you some other businesses that are bringing you tonight's game include Bank First. We thank Bank First for their support. We hope you will also get an opportunity. We also want to thank the Elbow Room for their support and hope you will get an opportunity. And Tomah Health, another business bringing you tonight's game. We thank Tomah Health for their support. $22-point lead for Tomah. As we said, they dominated from the beginning of this game with leads of 8-0, 15-5, 25-10, 27-10, 29-10, 32-10. You get the idea. 55.9 to go in the half. Gerke on the inbound. Gerke with 15. Came in averaging 22. 17 for Quinn. And the lead is 24, biggest lead of the night for Tomah. Half minute to go in the half. 3 ball for Viroqua, and it's 38-17. Looks like Tomah will probably play for the final shot here. 7 to go, 5 to go. Little runner for Warden. Why not? And that's your half. At the half, 23-point lead for Tomah. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network.
Side of it, so hopefully the second half we can maintain that intensity level that it, got us here, and not I don't know, kind of lose your edge. You don't want to do that with a big game against Sparta coming up.
23-point lead for Tomah as we start the second half against Viroqua. Casey, you're just joining us. This game has never been in doubt. Tomah jumped out to an 8-0 lead, had a 15-5 lead, had a 25-10 lead, a 27-10 lead, and on, 29-10 lead, 37-10 lead. You get the idea.
0 for 3.
3 easy misses right there. Quinn Gerke led Tomah the first half with 17. Zastapol with 7. They all came early. Warden with 2. He scored the final basket of the half. Calhoun with 7. Hall with 2 and Bull Rui with 5. And they were led by McDowell with 6. He only had a 17-point first half. Sparta here Friday. 2 games. Girls at 6. Boys at 7:30. Zastapol. First basket for Michael in a while. He has 7. It's 42-17. Rebound, Calhoun. Gerke, another assist to Calhoun. 9 for Landon Calhoun. And it's 44-17 Tomah. Haven't had too many of these in a while, have we?
No, Landon Calhoun starting tonight, used to, being the points off the bench, but he's done a nice job in the starting role tonight.
Yeah, I agree. And Warden, since he's been in the starting lineup, has played well for Tomah too. Again tonight, Adam Brisky out. Hopefully Brisky will be back for Sparta Friday, but right now we don't know. It's next guy up, right? Tonight, Bull Rui off the bench at 5.
Yeah, I mean, you just lose a little depth of one player, basically, because Calhoun has stepped in nicely, and so you go a little deeper to one guy, and Rui has responded pretty nice.
Quinn has 19. He's outscored Viroqua, Dave. Gerke has 19. They have 17. That's never good.
No, you don't like to see that if you're the team that's down.
And we've been there.
We have.
We've had games where we've been outscored by an individual, so we're feeling pretty good about this because we've been on the other end many times. Maybe looking at running clock here pretty soon. It's a 29-point lead right now. 46-17. Tomah. Warden pulling up. Rims out for Warden. Halfway down, one stay down. Again, there's one other non-conference MVC game, or an MVC team tonight. One other non-conference game, Alaska Luthers at Aquinas. Tuesday night, as this game has been played on a Monday, February 10. Tomorrow night in the MVC for the boys, home it'll be at Sparta. Logan will be at Central. And then Tomah's next game, as we said, is Friday here against Sparta. In and out, rebound, Calhoun. 15 to go, 29-point lead for Tomah. Zastapol for three. 13 for Zastapol. 19 for Quinn. 9 for Calhoun to lead the way. And the lead is 32. Well, we said earlier, 2 games ago, Sparta beat him by 40. Tomah by 32 right now. We'll take a break. Back in 30.
Tomah Health's cardiac rehab specialists help patients recover from cardiovascular procedures.
Everything that I have done in this hospital, I feel more like a family than I did when I came in or anywhere else I've been. It gave me a second life.
I watched him every day here improve, 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 and I got a husband back.
Learn more about Tomah Health Cardiac Rehab at tomahhealth.org.
Well, almost 4 minutes in the second half, Dave. Tomah on a 9-0 run to start the second half, and it's a 32-point lead now. Basketball tonight's also been brought to you by Mecca Sportswear. We thank Mecca Sportswear for their support. Hope you will also when you get a chance. And the Tomah Sports Boosters Club. We thank the Tomah Sports Boosters Club for their support. And we hope you will also win again an opportunity. 14.5 to go. Tomah with a 32-point lead on Viroqua. And you wonder, Wags, at this point, how long will starters be out there? Warden. Steph will rebound. 2 more for Calhoun. 11 for Landon Calhoun, who got a start tonight.
Yeah, he's done a nice job, whether it's following missed shots or right there, but filling the lane. That's something that he's really has stood out tonight. He's done it several times.
So 3 of the starters for Tomah in double figures. Gerke with 19. Zastapol with 13. Here's Warden for 2. 19 for Gerke. 13, actually 12 for Zastapol. And now 11 for Calhoun. 53-17 Tomah. Tonight's game also brought to you by American Family Insurance. Jeremy Holloman, your agent. We thank Jeremy for his support. Brady Hall in, Max Holloman in. You knew this was coming sooner than later, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And, as we talked about it, it's a good thing. Definitely get some playing time for some kids that don't get a whole lot of it.
Tomah JV number 1 team, which normally plays, did not play tonight. They had the night off. The JV number 2 team played, but the JV 1 team did not play. That'd be the team Max will be on. 3 for Brady Hall. Brady Hall with 5. And the lead is 39 for Tomah. 56-17. 16-0 run to start the second half for Tomah. 16-0, and that ends right there. Basket by McDowell. Basket by Hernandez. 21 for Gerke. That is Quinn's 38th game in double figures, 38 in his career, and his 19th game of 20 or more. .22 for Quinn. And the lead is 37. 59-22 Tomah. CCF Bank have the business bringing you tonight's game. We thank CCF Bank for their support. Hope you'll also when you get a chance. And we also want to welcome Wood Family Engraving to the Hagen Sports Network. We thank Wood Family Engraving for their support. Weston at the free throw line. 12 to go. 36-point lead for Tomah. I would expect a lot of wholesale changes coming up for both teams shortly. .12 to go. 59-24 Tomah. Put back wouldn't go for Hernandez. Brady Hall in the backcourt. Max Holloman with it now. Gerke to Hall. Holloman. Turnover Tomah. I personally want to thank Quinn Gerke, one of the last games we did here, for setting a school record with 9 3-pointers, a record that nobody had done since since 99-2000. It's been well over 20 years. And I was really hoping Quinn would not stop at 7 because we didn't need another guy at 7. So it took a little more, well over 20 years, Dave, for somebody to finally get more threes than 7. And Quinn with 9. And that tough loss to Holman. That one still bothers me.
Yeah, I know.
It does. I'm not even playing, but that one hurt.
That did.
That was there for the taking.
9 was great, but 10 winning 10 would have been great, but it wasn't to be.
Tomah's the team in that game at 14 3-pointers, which is 2 shy of the school record, which they tied at Onalaska last season. Here's Brady Hall with a miss. Player down the floor for Holman, Viroqua. That's Solomon Murdoch.
Okay, we'll play a little, who does this remind you of? And
This guy?
since we've been around for 40 years, people that have been around as long as we have will probably get this. If you're younger, you may not. But this official right here, it's rumored that if you disagree with his calls, you really get him ticked off, he'll put the claw on you.
The Baron. Baron von Roschke.
Johnny?
And I believe he just recently passed away. I may be wrong on that. Oh, I grew up in Milwaukee. Many times I saw Dick the Bruiser, the Crusher, the Claw, Mad Dog Bashan. That's great entertainment.
This guy's reminded me of that this whole night. Even the gait that he has reminds me of it.
Yeah, he does look like Baron von Roschke. And the Claw, you're right. You know, for the people, there's a lot of people out there have no clue what we're talking about, but if you're 50 or plus, you probably know where we're going. Well, Vandenhugen loses his footing. All right, Gerke's still on the floor. It's Cram out there. Gerke, Cram, Hendricks, Hall, and Vandenhugen. Now, Wags, after the game, the players are signing autographs to the youth. Are you going to get in that line or not?
Oh, no. I'm going to
Leave it to the kids?
Leave it to the kids.
Yeah.
You betcha.
I agree. I'm glad you said that because it's really about the youth. Unfortunately, a lot of this youth that is here tonight, when they're at varsity, I probably won't be around.
Well, I thought you'd be down at the table signing too.
No. Nobody asked me. Nobody did. No, nobody asked me. So I was watching the Bucks game yesterday, and Hubie Brown, it was his last broadcast from an NBA game, and Hubie Brown stepping down at the age of 91. So you see where I'm going with this? Will I still be doing this at 91? That is a scary thought. Quinn Gerke still in the game, which is a little surprising with a 33-point lead.
Now the other thing is, if you saw Saturday, Dickie V was back.
Yeah. Dickie V is not one of my favorites. No, I've never been a Dickie V fan. Yeah.
He was out battling cancer the last few years.
Yes, he was. I'm glad he's fought it and got through it, but the color man should never talk more than the play-by-play guy. And when Dickie V did a game, you would think he was doing play-by-play. But I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah, he does love to talk.
Yep. And there's a time and a place. And Viroqua trying to make the score a little more respectable. That's Fernando Hernandez a moment ago. Quinn for two more. 24 for Quinn. And I mean this in a good way. I'm surprised Quinn's still in the game. With a 61-28 lead. Silas Cram to the glass with the dunk for Silas.
Well, you got to have somebody to set up stuff like that.
My goodness. 63-28. Silas is going to sleep good tonight. Great moment for that young man, only a sophomore. We love that kid in football, and he's going to be a big part of our football team the next 2 years. Again, only a sophomore on a very young Tomah team. And I think people forget that. This team was very young last season. They're going to win their 7th game tonight, playing most of the season without an outstanding sophomore, Owen Loudon, but they are still very young, playing against a lot of teams that are dominated by seniors. And I think we're all excited to see, Dave, what 25-26 is going to bring.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a lot of anticipation. This one isn't over yet, but a lot of anticipation moving forward for sure.
8 minutes to go. 63-28, Tomah leading Viroqua. Cram for three. Yeah, we said both these teams coming in, they're going to lose their 4th in a row and 7 of the last 8. And Tomah coming in and lost 4 in a row and 7 of the last 8. Three-pointer for the sophomore Colton Peterson. Nice pass, Rui to Cram. Bo doing it all tonight. (65-31). Well, Tomah came in averaging 61. Wags, this is game 19 for Tomah. This is only the 4th game we played this season where the opponent has not scored 60 or more. A rarity.
Yeah, very much.
Rebound, Bo Rui having himself a nice night. Cram, Hendricks, Keel with a miss. Stick around for the Murray's on Main post game coming up right after the game. We'll show you all the scoring in this game. And look ahead. Sparta here Friday. Hopefully we'll have a nice crowd for that game. For 3. Dave Ethan Keel on the JVs last season had over 80 three-pointers. He has over 50 this year on the JV. He's only another sophomore, Ethan Keel. Hey, how about hats off to the wonderful Philadelphia Eagle fans for riding and burning downtown in Philadelphia. What a class act the Eagles fans are.
Yeah.
My goodness. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad Kansas City got beat, but my goodness. To celebrate is one thing, but when you're rioting and looting and burning, not good.
No, not at all. Gives the city a black eye, and not good for the NFL. Their biggest game of the year, obviously, and stuff like that. It's no place for it.
Holloman to Keel. Back to Brady Hall. Still 6 to go. Has this been a long half, or is it just me?
Yeah, what happened to running clock? I thought we were going to have
we were at 40, and then they made the mistake. They hit a 3 and got it under 40. We were on a roll for a while there, and they screwed it up with a three-pointer. We're getting close to the 40-point mark. Here's Keel again. Max Haldeman put back. Why not? Max, another sophomore. Of course, his dad, Jeremy, one of 4 players that had 7 three-pointers before Quinn Gerke set his own record with 9 three-pointers against Holman.
He could break his own record before he's done.
No, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Quinn is that talented, it would not surprise me at all. Max Haldeman for 3. Wags, the lead is 40. Now we have running clock. You happy?
Yeah.
All right, good. Actually, we need a timeout here. I have to get the rest of my sponsors in here. We may have to wait to the end of the game to do that because I don't think anybody's going to take a timeout. We may have to sneak one in here. Get a little break, we'll have to sneak one in. 4 to go, Tomah by 40, running clock. Ethan Keel. Silas Cram down the lane. Silas with 6. And the lead is 42. 3.5 to go. Ethan Keel. Hendricks for 3. Wouldn't go for Nate. 42-point lead for Tomah. We are enjoying this, Dave and I, because we haven't seen this often. We've been on the other end way too much. Here's Max Holloman, and Max is fouled. And before Max goes to the free throw line, here's some more businesses bring you tonight's game and organizations. Please thank and patronize them. All right, we hope you'll thank and patronize those businesses and organizations we just showed you a moment ago. Max Holloman at the free throw line. Max with 6. It's nice to have a game day where everybody gets quality minutes and you're not on the losing end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we've seen a few of those, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Way more than in this situation. But, yeah, it's nice because these minutes mean so much to these guys that are out there.
Absolutely. All right, we have 2 minutes of running clock to go. 42-point lead for Tomah over Viroqua. Tell you what, the one nice change we've seen in the past, well, around as long as 40 years we've been around, 2 biggest changes. Possession call for a while was a jump ball every time. That was finally eliminated. Possession call. The 3-point line was a great idea, I think. And running clock right now, Dave, in basketball and football is a great thing too, I think, right?
Absolutely, yes.
You're not going to get any complaints out of Viroqua right now, believe me. They're down by 40 with a little more than a minute to go. Hendricks for 3. Why not for Nate? What kind of night has it been, Wags? Only Seffel and Vandenhoegen, who have played in this game, they are the only two, Steffel and Vandenhoegen, the only two that have played that have not scored. You like to see that.
Yeah.
And of course, Brisky didn't play tonight.
Right. Both players very capable of it, as we've seen all year long. It's just, for whatever reason, they didn't get into scoring column, but a lot of guys that are never there are there.
Well, the clock is down to 15 seconds to go. Here's a 3 for Brady Hall.
Top of the backboard.
Brady having a night. 83 37 Tomah. And that's your ball game. Everybody, just when everybody got in the act. On behalf of my cameraman, Dave Wagner, this is Greg Hagan. Stick around for the Murray's on Main scoreboard. All the scoring and more coming up. Thanks for looking in. Murray's on Main scoreboard is next.